Hi boys and girls. Today I am here with my recorder. I know that a lot of you play the recorder, especially if you're in third grade this year, you've been learning the recorder. And this is kind of a review lesson. So if you're in third grade, you already will know these things, just a nice review for you. And if you haven't played the recorder yet, I'm going to show you how. So if you want to pause this video, if you have a recorder at home and go and get it, you should do that now. All right. First thing we're going to talk about is how to blow in the recorder. So we have the top part that's called the mouthpiece. Okay, my recorder has a white part, that's the back. That's the part we put down in our mouth. And you don't want to put it too far in or too far out, just a little bit over the beginning of the mouthpiece. And we're gonna blow gently, but I want to get our fingers set up. So we're gonna use our left hand. Make sure your left hand is on the top. We have a thumb hole in the back of the recorder. That always our thumb goes on by itself, and then on the front we're going to be playing 3 different holes today: the top one, the second one, and the third one, with our top 3 fingers. 1, 2, 3. Our pointer, our middle, and our what we call the ring finger. So let's just use the simplest note, which is B. Our thumb and our pointer on the top hole. Again, make sure you're using your left hand. It might look opposite of mine, but that's the hand that you should be using, your left hand. Okay, so if you're facing this way, there it is, thumb hole on the back, pointer on the top, and then you're going to gently blow into the recorder and hold out your B sound. Now you don't want to blow too hard, because that's not a nice sound, and it's not the proper way to blow. We want to blow kind of gently. Make sure your lips are all around it first, and a nice, it's kind of like huffing when you try to make a glass foggy and you go like that. Okay, so let's try the B again. We go. All right, this next note down is the A note. So we have B and then we have A. Okay, so those 2 fingers are down and your thumb is down the whole time. B and A. So I'm going to play both of those back and forth. You notice the B is a higher pitch and the A is a slightly lower pitch. So try that again. We're going to go back and forth, B to A, and use your tongue just like you're saying do, do, do as you blow. Do, 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 like this. It gives each note a clear beginning. My other hand is just kind of down at the bottom, not getting in the way, but you want to keep it handy because eventually we'll learn lower notes, not today, but down the road, where we'll want to have that hand in place. Okay, so let's do 3 notes now. We're going to have our thumb down and our pointer for B, then A, and then the third one is G, the lowest pitch. So I'm going to play what I call the bag song, B, A, G. Sounds like this. All right, if your sound is kind of funny, it might be because your fingers are not covering the holes all the way and the air leaks out. So you want to maybe look in a mirror and make sure that those holes are covered. I know it's hard to see mine because it's dark. B, A, G. Each finger's slightly curved and covering those holes. Okay, so let's try the bag song one more time. B, A, G, and as I switch notes, I'm using do. I'm using my tongue just at the top of my mouth, just like when you say a D, do. Here we go. And you might notice that that sounds like the song Hot Cross Buns. That is the beginning of Hot Cross Buns, or maybe you know the song 3 Blind Mice. All right, and you probably could figure out the other parts of that song if you think about it, using those 3 pitches. You can play a few different songs actually with just those 3 notes. All right, I'm going to show you how to do something fun, a little song that goes like this. B, B, A, B. And the rhythm is B, B, A, B. So the A's go a little faster. Here's what it sounds like. I think you'll be able to recognize it. Did you guess it? I'll do it again. It's Let's Go Buffalo. You're right. So that's fun to do. If you start on B, do 2 B's to a steady beat. B, B, A, and right up to B again. Okay? B, B, A, B. One more time. That's it. All right, so you can practice that. And the last thing we're going to do today is something called a trill. I love doing trills. A trill is when you move very quickly from one note to the next note. So we're going to do an A to B trill. I'm going to start on A, 1 and 2 with my thumb, and then I'm going to lift it up and keep lifting it up and putting it down very quickly, like this. That's a trill. And flute players and woodwinds, a lot of instruments use trills in different songs, but especially flutes when they want to sound like a bird, they make a trill sound. I could also do a trill from G to A. That one takes a little more practice because this finger is a little bit weaker. But here's a G to A trill. So practice your trills and practice your Let's Go Buffalo, and we'll learn some more next time. Everybody have a great week.